Hello friends, this is Anand Harsh once again. I'm with you in a new video lecture on Oracle 10G Basics. In the past video lecture we considered the alter command, which is used to many different many different purposes, like add columns, remove columns, change the data type of a column and size of the column, add some constant and drop some constant. So the past lecture we considered both the first and two purposes, that is add columns and remove columns, and individual a single column or adding or removing. Now in today's video lecture we will consider change of the data type of a column and the size and change the size of the data type of a column. So first of all, the basic thing we must have to learn before we're going to start changing the data type column and changing the size of a changing the data type means if a column is given a character and can be changed to character 2 or number as per the requirement, and changing in the size, that means we can increase or decrease the size of a field um, table, like if we are going to use number and size 2 for storing each type of value, but we are not aware that 120 years old people also can enter in our database. So that cannot be inserted just because of the size, that is number 2. So we have to modify the size, so we can increase the size from number 2 to number 3. Okay, so that is the purpose we are doing. So first of all, uh, the restrictions between changing the data type and increasing the size is the column must be empty before we going to change the data type. Okay, that is the first major restriction, that the column must be empty before we going to change the data type. Okay, so because if there are some values in a table of a column, then it cannot be uh, consistent if we change the data type. So you must have to empty that column before you're going to change the data type. Okay, so that is the first restriction. If you want to increase the size of a column, that can be done anytime, but if you going to decrease the size, then that column must be empty. Okay, so these are the rules we have to follow so that the data inconsistency problem will not arise in our. So first of all, we consider the changing the data type and changing the size. So we are moving towards the terminal. I am already connected to the Oracle 10G Express Edition. Now we are using a table named new table today. So first of all, I am checking the records in this table. So let me start from new table. The records are as follows. You can see roll number, name, age, and city. Four records are there. Okay, so we are going to use changing the data type, changing the size. Okay, so first of all, check the description of this table, new table. So first of all, we change the size of age, that is number and size 2. So we are going to increase this size by the alter command. So the syntax is alter table, table's name is new table, and then modify. The keyword here we use the modify, change the data type of size. Okay, so modify, then age and number and size I'm increasing to 3. So table is now altered. So I can check the description of this table by the describe command, that age is now going to be number 3. Now we decrease the size from the same method. Can it be possible or not? You can check it. So column to be modified must be empty to decrease precision or. Okay, so our restriction is if you want to increase the size of a column, that can be done anytime, but if you going to decrease the size, then the column must be empty. So that is the restriction of decreasing a column. Okay, so you must be aware if you're going to decrease the size. Okay, and I'm going to add a new column to the table, a field name salary, alter table, new table, add, and salary, number, size 2. Okay, so this now this field is added to this table, and we can see that there is no record, there is no data in this column, and the size is number 2, and the data type is number. So we can change the data type from number to varchar 2. Okay, so I'm going to use the alter table command, alter table, new table, modify, column name is salary. I'm going to use this bracket, salary, varchar 2 size equals to 10, varchar 2 size equals to 10, size equals to 10. Okay, so table is now going to be altered. That is possible because of this column is empty. Still it is empty. You can see the salary, there is nothing in this in column. So we can change number to varchar 2 and then character, and increase the size of that column and decrease as well. But if this is not empty, we must have to empty that, and you are well aware how you can empty a column. Like if I'm going to want to uh, remove city, or providing a null value to the city, I can use the update command, like this, update, table name is new table, update, new table, set city equals to null. Okay, so then 4 rows are updated. Now you can see that there are city column is now empty, and the data type and size of city is varchar 2 and 10. So we can decrease its size to 8. So alter table, table name is new table, modify city varchar 2, and so I'm decreasing the size to decreasing the size from city varchar 2 size 10 to size 8. Okay, so it is possible, and the description of this table is now going to be shown like this, varchar to 8. So decreasing or size of a column can be possible at any time uh, if it is empty, or increasing at any time if it is empty. But if the column is not empty, you cannot decrease size of a column, and you cannot modify the data type if column column is not. So you must have to empty the column. Now you can update that city names according to the roll number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that's all for this lecture. I hope I clear the third and fourth command of the alter statement. So please do practicing more and more to be um, to be a good programmer in database management system when I say.